And sorry for the long delay. Dinner had to be scraped off the bottom of the pot. I didn't make it in time to prevent it from starting to scorch. And then I had to clean the pot. The joys of living by yourself. Anyway, we are dealing with the universe. And the universe says it's time. Looking at our finances, it is May of 1804 now. Looking monthly, getting months that are way above, but they're not enough to counterbalance all these deep down months, especially when the intermittent months are barely above. So we still have a financial crisis ongoing, still sitting at about 50,000 in the hole just in the bank account, with the overall net worth at 45,000 in the hole. There is such a thing as going too fast for the funds you have. I'm showing you really good how not to play when you're in tight fund situations. Let's go ahead and let the game start going. Yeah, I didn't need a screenshot. Thank you. Let's see what else we can make money with cheaply. Unfortunately, I pretty much cleared out what I had, so I've got a stage. We can put one more stage out and try to take and build another route here in town. And I think I see a route I'd like to try. Let's try this. Okay. Hi. Give me a schedule. We're going to start him here, bring him to here. Stops here, here, and here. And then go ahead and run him down to there and then copy backwards. I don't really like these long routes. They don't make as much money because people sit on them tying up the seats. But early on, I really just don't see any way other than a long line to take and make some money. We're going to call this the Northwest. Northwester coach. All right. That pretty much puts us at 5,200 in the hole now. Still way just a bit too much. We're going to go ahead and let it run at a high throttle, see if that helps any whatsoever going to the months. And because we're needing to look at the truck, let's look at our truck because there's nothing else, 20 for our depot or garage, barn, whatever you want to call it. So those are the only two things I'm really making anything right now. 350 last month, that's what's kicking us, but that was better than a negative. But we're still running negative. And we ran 4,000 the month year. 500 last month. Great. It's not looking good, gang. Not looking good. It's these wimpy months that, with these better months, that are killing me. So that's got to be out here. We need to take and do one more. And when you see what I'm going to do, you'll understand, I think. We need to start servicing from town out here where I did put a bus stop, passenger halt, I should say, out here. We're just going to there we go. Call it a shuttle. we should take and run back and forth a couple of times. We'll see what he's doing. He's getting some trips, so it's going to be a question of how long before we make money. And that is the question, how long are you going to lose money on everything? We've got too many that are going this way. This one wasn't making money when we ran it. It's been too long since it's run now, which is why it's sitting with nothing on it. We could tie into this, but he's got to go all the way up to this one at Monastery Heights. And that's just way too far. Way too far. Bring it back down here. Close it out. Coming up on October. Coming up on 05. It does look better overall. I mean, we're only 2,400 in the hole. We got 2.5 months to go. I don't think we'll be the full 4,000 in the hole this month. But still, we're not in the black. And red is a color that means debt and love affairs. And black is what we're after, which is singleness and of purpose and profit. Let's face it. Now we got a bunch of crowded stops too, so that's something else we might want to address. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a peek at that. Going to our station list, we want to take and check that by the weighting, reverse it, and yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stops that are already thousands into the hundreds and thousands and hundreds, I should say, into the hole. So the empty chest stop right here only has 33. What were they again? Town Hall stop has 3,300. Where's Town Hall? There it is. Hey, where do we want to go to? The bulk of them want to get up to Lonely Shack. Supply via Cupid Fall. Oh, that's a large demand for the stage. Whoa. You know what? Stages, when they're full, make money. Yeah, we want that stage line. It's even recommending it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and let it speed up now, and we'll watch and see if this affects our finances any for the month and for the year. So it should. That's a goodly little run. Hey, I see black. I see black. For the first time in several months, I see black. Now, will we see black staying there? That's the question. And the other question is that returning with yes, it's coming back fully loaded too. We might be able to take and launch out a couple more of those. In fact, let's go ahead and do it because it is turning a profit. Put 4 more of those out there. We got a schooner now available. We'll take a look at our messages. So we got the schooner bark available. Still showing pretty crowded. Cupid Falls and Empty Chest Park stop. So that's this one, and it's got people who want to get up to the main stop. All right. Don't need the help. Why did that open? Who knows? 10 minutes in, we're going to go with the standard 20-minute format. Mainly because we're at that time of day where coffee cup only lasts 20 minutes. Let us take a peek. Let us take a peek. Let us take a peek. Launch that guy. Let's go ahead and get another. And this is going to be the guy who's going to take us a little bit. Because again, we wanted to take and see which stop via the main stop. Okay, so where's Maine? Right there. So we're going to call this the EC Cradle Stop. No. I don't like use the ampersand. That's what that symbol is called, ampersand. There we go. And again, speed it up. Let's see what we're looking at cash flow wise. Now for the monthlies, got 2 months in a row positive and good positives. A 278 and a 757. What are we going to get this month? Going to be tight. Going to be tight. There he goes. There he goes. Keep going. Keep going up. Keep going up. Keep coming up. There we go. Over 1,000. Oh, nice. There's a good month. There's a kick month. 1887. Nice. Nice. Even with buying that carriage, we are 1,600 up. So this is helping. Each of these will help in their own way. Looking at our line performance now. The white one here is the Sawyer shuttle that we kicked out at Ashen. And we're looking at, so the Lumberjack shuttle's a loser. I knew that was going to be a loser, but it's not as big of a loser, I don't think, as it could be. Yeah, because see, it's carrying people every once in a while. It's just not carrying them constantly. The postals, of course, both problematic. The planker is where we're losing money, and I want to do a change on the planker. Let's do this change. See if this will work. Are they sitting there? No. It's 33. Yeah, this is going to work. Okay, so what we're doing is we're changing this. Once it delivers, we're going to have it stop here and grab a 100% load. And I'm actually going to have it do it that way so that if I dispatch any, it'll grab it on the way out and not dispatch empty. Yes, this is a good idea. Actually, this is one of those cases where 50% or better load is perfect. So if it gets 50%, it gets it. If it gets 100, it gets 100. But I want him going at least half empty or half full back on his way back. See if that improves. finances even further. It could also run us out of. Yeah, we may wind up waiting. That's something I didn't necessarily want because they were already packed too tight. That parks him out in the street, and that causes the jam up. Okay, so if we're going to do that, then this guy needs to retire. That frees these guys up. Now the question is, does that jam him up on the way back? Yes, it will. So he needs to, he can stay. This guy can retire. There we go. All right, so it was a losing month last month. Let's see what we wind up with on this month. Part of that was the jam ups. Part of that was we're not making as much money. Now, one of these is going to take off any minute now with a half load of, yeah, see, he's 12% of 50%. What's he got on board? Of the 8, he's got 1. Yeah. Till electricity comes along, this is really not going to have a boost. And I don't think these guys ever get a boost from electricity, if I remember right. Yeah, no boost from passengers or electricity. So while there's a passenger demand out here, I'm not actually increasing my production by delivering. I guess they assume that the workers prefer to take walk to work whistling with the axe slung over their shoulder or something. I don't know. All right. Coming up on. Oh, we're just past the end of July. What are we looking like? 6,000 up for the year. That's good. Monthlies. Last month was 480, so call it 500. This month is looking dubious. Unless these log train trucks start moving, we're going to have a problem. Part of it is when they sit there like that, they also tend to view it down. There's 135 planks. Yeah. Let's free these guys up.